Hello, it's me, Tanner, and I know I haven't filmed a video in quite some time, and I'm planning on filming more videos soon. I got a couple of ideas. Obviously, like a testosterone update. As you can tell, my voice is probably a bit different than the last time you heard me, I guess. Um, but something I want to talk about is kind of two things. One is that I am like kind of in the process of getting top surgery. So before this whole like COVID thing happened, like months in advance, I was talking to a pediatrician and she sent me to a psychiatrist, and he got the kind of whole ball rolling for hormones. It was great. And then, up next was top surgery. So I didn't receive like a phone call for it for months, and I just kind of assumed that like, nothing was going on. So I actually was planning on phoning because I was like, okay, like I'm a legal adult now. I should be allowed to get top surgery. And then this whole COVID thing happened, and I was like, okay, forget about it. Like, they're never gonna call me at this point, and I don't even know if like they are willing to even accept people for top surgery. But a couple days later, I ended up getting a phone call. I believe it was on 420. Might have been the day before. No. It definitely was 420. I remember now. Um, and it was like the best day, well, one of the best days of my life, because I remember just feeling so free. Um, Not necessarily like free in the moment, but just thinking about my freedom. And like I phoned my aunt, I like told my uncles, I eventually told my grandma. I did not tell my grandpa yet. He might have heard me talk about it though, so who knows. Um, but the lady phoning me about it said like, when can you have an online appointment? Because of course it's COVID thing, everything's online now. I was like, well, I'm not busy, so literally as soon as you can. And she's like, tomorrow morning you can have an appointment. And I was like, of course. So I talked to this lady who works for like trans like healthcare BC, and she just kind of like evaluated me, asked me about my story, um which gets tiring talking about it like all over again. um but I did that, talked about my mental health, which like hadn't been good in around October, November, but then now it's been doing like amazing. I'm going to counseling for my PTSD from my childhood, so I've actually been doing a lot better when it comes to those kinds of issues. Um, and I'm like just in a lot better headspace. But because of what I had gone through in October and November, I got sent to the hospital twice. My doctor has to like send a note to the surgeon closer to surgery. That way they can just be like, hey, are you in the like right headspace? Which hopefully I will be. um, but yeah, I don't know about where you guys are in the world, but here in Canada, all non-medical emergency surgeries are not available. Like they're not operating on people if it's not an emergency or if it's not like a serious health issue. Um, but yeah, so I was like, kind of upset about that because of course this is prolonging my opportunity for surgery. She said in about 4 to 5 months I will get a phone call and talk to this other lady, and she will kind of discuss with me more so what to prepare for, as well as like what surgeon I want to see, and then she gets to talk to the surgeons. Um, I live like very close to a huge city. I live very close to Vancouver. So there's lots of different options in like the Vancouver area. So I can easily travel there. It would only take me a few hours. That's always an option. However, there is a surgeon here. I'm not sure who I want to go see yet because I want a very perfect chest. I'm really hoping for Perry. Uh, I'm crossing my fingers. If not, if I do end up getting double incision, I will get a chest piece. I already have a chest piece picked out, so that would be cool too. But yeah, this also leads me to something that bothers me, is that Survivor is my dream. I've always wanted to go on Survivor, but I, put it on the back burner because I'm like, I can't go on Survivor with my binder. I'm not supposed to run in my binder, I can't swim in my binder, and those two things are a huge part of competitions. So I would have two options. One, I could go on and wear something that I don't even want to say, I don't even want to say the word, like a sports bra, which to me is not an option. I haven't worn one in years, and I will not. But then the other thing is then I have to wait for surgery. And something that triggered me tonight, in a sense, is that at the end of this season finale, Jeff said that he's wanting teenagers to audition for this next season. And that was frustrating for me to see, because it's like I'm so close. I'm so close. I'm feeling confident in myself. I've been on testosterone for quite a while now. Not really quite a while, but a couple of months. But it's the fact that I don't have surgery that bothers me, because I can't start my life. I can't start my dream. My biggest dream in life right now is to go on Survivor. I don't know what I want to do for schooling. I don't know what I want to do in the future when it comes to other things, but that's one thing I'm certain of. And just the fact that I've had to go through my transition socially and medically all by myself. I've never had the support of my family when it comes to signing forms, doing things like that. That's never been something that I had. I've had to fight for myself from day one to go and get testosterone. It took me a really long time. I was able to go on it when I was 17. So I was really lucky in that case. But again, I still haven't been able to get surgery, and it's frustrating for obvious reasons. Like I just said, I can't really start my life. But I mean, there's gonna be other opportunities for me to go on Survivor. I gotta be positive, but I don't know. I'm hoping some of you guys can relate, where it's you just want to start your life, you don't want to have to keep waiting and sitting around, but unfortunately I gotta do it. So anyways, thank you for listening to this rant, and like I said, I really want to start filming more videos. But yeah, I don't know. I haven't done this in so long. It feels so weird, talking to a camera, but I'm kind of glad to be back in a way. Have a good day, or have a wonderful day. I don't really know what I said, but I always say have a wonderful day to everyone, so take care.